Hey, what's up, everybody? It is going down on this beautiful Wednesday evening. It is 6 o'clock. I want to say a big shout out to everybody out there tuning in to us, man. It's a lot going on. First of all, man, I got to say a big shout out to everybody out there tuning in to us right here on Channel 49 TV. The biggest news that we've been talking about since yesterday is the property tax cut. If you haven't heard the news, they are spending $118 billion to cut the property tax. That should be very interesting to see what happened with that. A lot of people that work in the business, not work in the business, people that got a house, this should be a big deal for them. Not only is it $118 billion budget cut, but it also helped the owner of the home to be able to save money. So what do y'all think about that? Do y'all think that's a good thing? We're going to talk about that. And also we're going to get into about the Republican, what the Republicans are doing versus the Democrats. I was talking to a lady earlier today on the city bus, because I ride the city bus a lot. And she was talking about that she's a Republican, a black Republican. And believe it or not, man, a lot of people that are Trump supporters, they really, really believe that Trump is the man. I was talking to one of the bus drivers about this thing where some white Republicans were saying that African Americans should be thanking them for freeing the slaves. So the question is this a good thing, what they're saying, or is this some type of excuses that they are coming up with? I don't know what to say. I mean, I think it's crazy. When did they start coming up with this, that the Republican or a white person freed the slaves? Well, now some of that is true. But it wasn't a white person. It was President Lincoln that said free the slaves. 2 years later, they found out Texas was the last to know that they was free. Texas was the last to know that African America was free from slavery. So now you got a group of Republicans, not everybody, but a group of Republicans who are saying, hey, you should be thanking America, because thanking white people, because white people is the one that freed the slaves. Or was it white people that was going to continue to, if it wasn't for Lincoln, was it Lincoln, the one that freed them? But a bunch of whites. If you would have had it their way, they would have continued to slave blacks. See, we don't think about this kind of stuff. We believe that some of us believe that white people did free us. But it wasn't white people, it was Lincoln. Because if it was left up to those whites, they would have continued to slave African America. What do y'all think? They would have continued to slave. And then the question we should be asking, why did it take 2 years? Why did it take 2 years for African America to recognize that they was free? Was it because Texas didn't want it? Texas wanted to continue to have slavery? Is that why it took Texas that long? Or did Texas say, you know what? I want to keep them in slavery as long as we can. I want to keep them in slavery as long as we can. Let's keep it going for 2 more years. See, we don't look at it like that. So openly say, hey, we want to make this a national holiday to celebrate the last people that was free from slavery. Come on, somebody. And this is what we're looking at. This is what we're looking at now. We're looking at that African America, the last group of African America was free. They've been free. But what they're saying is, no, we want to be completely free. That's what they're saying. So now we got African American who believe that, hey, I'm free. See, we have to look at all of that, and we as a people don't look at that. And if we're going to talk about Republican and Democrat, and I was talking to this African-American woman on the bus. I respect everybody. I respect the opinion of African-American. I respect the opinion of white. I don't have to agree with you. It's some things that I agree that the Republicans are doing, and there's some things I disagree. Same way with the Democrat. Some things I agree with, and some things I don't agree with. And as America, we have that right to believe. Now, let's talk about this, because I was talking to this lady this morning when she was saying that they believe that Trump is being staged. They believe that Trump is being set up. And this is what I got to say. Now, a lot of people ain't going to agree with this, but let's be real. Trump is getting into all this trouble, and he don't want to take responsibility. See, he'll tell us, oh yeah, everybody need to take responsibility. But when it comes down to you, former President Trump, you need to be able to take a little bit more responsibility when it comes down to what's going on. Now, you was getting on Hillary Clinton about everything she was doing. Come on now, President Trump, former president, you got to do the same thing. You can't talk about everybody else and then you turn around that you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. See, and this is what's going on right now here in America. Welcome to America. We have to take more responsibility. Everybody has to take a big responsibility when it comes down to what is happening in our community. And a lot of time we don't want to do that. And so you have all this craziness that's happening, and we don't want to take the responsibility. And it's very sad. It's very sad that we don't want to take the responsibility that we need to do to be able to say, hey, this is going on. The former President Trump know that he took those documents. And he knows he should have returned it. But what did he do? He didn't want to return it. He did not want to return those documents because he wanted to keep those documents. So he kept them. And he's arguing the point that those documents should have he should have every right to keep those private documents. Those documents belong into the Library of Congress. And he automatically took them out. He automatically took them out because he did not want to deal with it. And another thing we was talking about this morning that I was talking to is that they were saying that the Republicans wanted kids to go to school, wanted kids to go to college for free. That's not true. The Democrats is the one, and Joe Biden is the one that say, hey, the loans the tuition should be free. And he tried to vote to get those loans to be free, and the Republican tried to block it. See, everything that the Republican do ain't always right. Okay. See, we have to realize that everything that the Republicans want to do, they want to cut taxes, but they want the poor people to pay for it. They want to cut benefits away from poor people, and they want less tax for them. This 18 billion, I said 118, I meant $18 billion budget cut in Texas is coming from the governor of Texas. See, if the governor have it his own way, he'll do whatever he wants. See, you got to understand that the teachers have not got a raise yet. The school teachers across the state of Texas have not got a raise. Let's talk about not only that, but not only have the teachers not got a raise, but the minimum wage is still at $7.25 to $7.50 an hour. What is really going on, y'all? What is really going on? In the state of Texas, we do not want to even raise the minimum wage up so people can have a better life. We better keep it at $7.50 an hour. Thank God that the companies are able to pay $18, $20 an hour. Because if we had to wait, we'll be in trouble. All right, y'all. Man, there's a lot going on in the local news we're going to talk about real quick. If you haven't heard the news, this fight turned into gunfire, leaving a Fort Worth man in the hospital. A man is in a Fort Worth hospital after being shot in the leg. This happened last night. Fort Worth Police Gang Unit is leading the investigation. This all began just after 11 p.m. Tuesday night, last night, when a 911 call reported hearing gunshots, and this continued. This happened on near I-30 and Loop 820. And today is what? The first day of summer. And how many shootings have we had in Fort Worth before the summertime? We can't even count it because we have had so many shootings that has happened in our city. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have a lot more. Shout out to Miss Karen. And also shout out to everybody out there tuning in. We'll be right back.
Louisiana is full of stories. Yours begins here, down one of Louisiana's scenic trails and byways. The native Chitimacha called this twisting and turning bayou Teche, their word for snake. It's the lifeline of the 183-mile Bayou Teche Byway in south-central Louisiana. A byway that traverses swamps, bayous, and time, revealing hidden treasures and reflections of the past. Legend has it the head of the Great Teche lies in Morgan City, where access to the waters of the Gulf mean fresh shrimp and a safe haven for the oil industry. On the north end of the byway, you'll find the culturally rich town of Arnaudville, where a centuries-old legacy is still spoken.
Bienvenue ici d'un petit coin où on parle ce bon français de la Louisiane, avec au moins 18 dialectes. Venez partager ça avec nous.
In any small town along Bayou Teche, experience the joie de vivre, that joy of life locals take for granted. Where music, enjoyed with friends and good food, is simply just expected. Some even say world class. Like Elsebeth from Denmark. She's been visiting every year since the 1980s.
It's so rich in music. There's so much music. It's not, Katy music is alive here.
Lush gardens offer a beautiful backdrop for chilling stories of haunted houses and disappearing lakes. Taste a small-town baking tradition that dates to 1884. Artifacts of the past are in order in captivating museums. Feel the heat or learn about a time-honored process that still defies modern technology. The Teche weaves stories of
To raise awareness of the need for social distancing and the importance of wearing face coverings to combat COVID-19, the Henry Schein Cares Foundation and the UPS Foundation launched the Wearing is Caring campaign. It funds healthcare programs in underserved communities, while Henry Schein Incorporated, a solutions company for healthcare professionals, donates masks with messages such as, "Let's face it, mask up. Superheroes wear masks. Wearing is caring, and I'm still smiling." Learn more at hscaresfoundation.org.
Hi, I'm Julie with Visit Myrtle Beach, and I'm happy to report that our COVID cases are steadily declining. This is due to the hard work and dedication of our businesses, our employees, and our locals who have been dedicated to taking all the steps they need to reduce the spread of the virus. We'd also like to thank the thousands of visitors to the Myrtle Beach area who have traveled here responsibly. Remember, when you travel, maintain safe social distancing, wear face masks in all indoor public spaces, and keep your hands clean. Yes, it is possible to enjoy a much-needed vacation and not get sick. It just takes a little extra effort and a lot of consideration. Thanks for continuing to travel responsibly, and we'll see you soon at the beach.
If you've long dreamed of being an award-winning sci-fi writer or illustrator, that may not have to be a fantasy anymore. You can enter the annual L. Ron Hubbard Writers of the Future or Illustrators of the Future contest. It's more than just a competition. Entrants get an intensive mentoring process that's been very successful. Collectively, past winners have published over 1,150 novels and nearly 5,000 short stories, and written and illustrated for comics, TV shows, and movies. Learn more at writersofthefuture.com.
Hey, I'm Donnell Bella. Join me Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. for the hottest local and nationwide news. If you're talking about it, you better believe we are talking about it too.
To raise awareness of the need for social distancing and the importance of wearing face coverings to combat COVID-19, the Henry Schein Cares Foundation and the UPS Foundation launched the Wearing is Caring campaign. It funds healthcare programs in underserved communities, while Henry Schein Incorporated, a solutions company for healthcare professionals, donates masks with messages such as, "Let's face it, mask up. Superheroes wear masks. Wearing is caring, and I'm still smiling. Learn more at hscaresfoundation.org.
You need clean air to breathe, and so does your car. A vehicle's air filter makes that possible. Air filters are your vehicle's first line of defense against contaminants that reduce cabin air quality and negatively impact engine performance. Community car care events reveal that nearly 1 out of 5 vehicles is in need of an air filter replacement. The vehicle's engine air filter traps dirt particles that can cause damage to engine cylinders, cylinder walls, pistons, piston rings, and bearings, leading to loss of engine power. It also keeps pollutants from contaminating the airflow sensor on fuel-injected engines. Air filters should be inspected at each oil change and replaced as recommended in your owner's manual or when they're heavily contaminated. The cabin air filter cleans the air entering the passenger compartment. It helps trap pollen, bacteria, dust, and exhaust gases that may find their way into a vehicle's heating, ventilation, and air conditioning, or HVAC system. Airborne contaminants can compromise the interior air quality and damage the system. Most cabin air filters are accessed through a panel in the HVAC housing, which may be under the hood or inside the vehicle. A cabin air filter should not be cleaned or reinstalled. Instead, it should be replaced per the owner's manual or if an inspection reveals it's heavily contaminated. Inspect your filters and, if needed, replace them while you wait. For a free copy of the Car Care Council's Car Care Guide, visit carcare.org.
All right, y'all, we are back right here on your #1 community station, Channel 49 TV. Shout out to, I'm going to say a big shout out to my boy CW, who's doing it real big. He do a lot of stuff over there in Dallas. We got the whole Dallas-Fort Worth sold up now. We got the Fort Worth area sold up. We're going to have community reporters. Shout out to Kiev Taylor, who's having a big event, talking about the June 19th. And we're gonna post that up on the website as soon as I get off the air. Definitely want to say a big shout out to, well, actually, I was just told it's on the website. But shout out to everybody out there that's tuning in to us right here. Also, let's talk about this, man. Shaq is going to be, y'all know Shaq brought that home in Collinville. He's going to be hosting the music festival. Y'all know he was a former basketball, Shaquille O'Neal. Was a former basketball, and they got the Czech Bass All-Star in Fort Worth. It's coming up very, very soon. It's supposed to be in August sometime, but the tickets start at $50. Y'all check this out. The tickets are $50. Let me see. All right, y'all. The tickets are $50. It's going to be coming up in, I'm going to say in August when it comes up, man. But anyway, just wanted to say that to everybody out there. That's going to be coming up real soon. And there's a lot going on in the community. And also, Fort Worth Housing has opened up public housing. Now, we don't know how long it's going to be open. So if you're a person that wants to go to that wants to sign up for housing, this is your opportunity. They're not saying when it's going to close, but they are taking application as we speak for a voucher to get into one of their public housing. Now, it's not like Section 8 where you can go anywhere. You can only go to certain public housing that they have. And right now they have got it open back up. I just want to give out that information for those out there who are looking to get into a home or get into a certain place. Public housing has opened up their list. All right, let's talk about this. I'm going to be giving, what I'm going to do, y'all, I'm going to be giving you guys some job information too, as soon as I get more details about it. There are so many businesses out there that are hiring right now. Fast food is hiring, restaurants is hiring, the grocery stores are hiring right now because they're trying to keep up with the summer. And also the youth, the Real Rogers is hiring the youth to work during the summertime, y'all. So again, there's a lot of stuff that's opening up for our youth to go out there and get jobs and stuff. So if you're trying to get you a job and you got a young person who's looking for a job, this is an opportunity for you as a student to be able to get out there and work and stuff. And again, man, we're trying to, that's what we're trying to do here at Channel 49. make sure that everybody get what they need to get. There's a lot of construction continue to go on too. But I also want to talk about the Fort Worth Public Library. As you know, next week is the last day for the Central Public Library to be opened up. The Central Public Library will be closing down on the 31st. And they are coming up with serious jazz concerts that are coming up as well, y'all. So if you're out there and you're trying to get your little job, if you're trying to go out to the library downtown, they're going to be closing down the library. Still no word on where they're going, if they're going to put the library in a different location or if they're going to keep it. But anyway, I just wanted to bring that up to y'all, those out there who are looking for a job. This is an opportunity for you to be able to go out there and get that job, y'all. Go out there and get that job and stuff that you're looking for. So many people out there are hiring for you to work. There's no excuse for you not to have a job this summer, because there are so many people out there that are hiring. The cheese factory is, I heard, is hiring. Other business, McDonald's is hiring, Wendy's hiring. That's one of the restaurants is hiring because they're trying to keep up with the Joneses. But anyway, every night we're gonna give y'all information of some of the programs that's going on. This opportunity now where you're able to take your kids and let them be part of the youth organization that's happening in our community. And this is what it's all about. It's all about the community. It's all about doing stuff that we're supposed to be doing. And again, we'll be back again tomorrow. You can check out the replay of this 6 p.m. show at 10 p.m. We come on every night at 6 and 10. So if you didn't get a chance to watch the 6 p.m. Community news, you can watch the 10 p.m. A lot of y'all watch that. Shout out to CW, our program director. He's doing a lot over there in Dallas. And he's got Dallas sold up, and we are working on getting Fort Worth sold up. This is what it's all about, y'all. So again, if you're out there in the Dallas area and you're looking to get more stuff together, we want to be able to connect. This is what it's all about, connecting the community together so we all can make a big difference. All right, y'all. Until next time, we'll talk to you again right here on Channel 49 News.